Hi, water signs. Welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? Because we're seeking healthy relationships outside of ourselves, but it comes from managing our emotions, all right? So you can identify our intuition, because it comes with spiritual health, spiritual growth, spiritual health, all right? Because now we're looking at the essence of love, loving self, loving beings, loving planet, and loving God. And you're probably looking at a situation in your life where you'll probably need to look from a different perspective. Maybe you're having a pause in life. Maybe you're seeking knowledge and wisdom, okay, to create from a different perspective. Maybe you're looking for the wisdom. Maybe you're doing self-sacrificing, but you're looking for a different perspective. Why? Because there's a situation in your life, water signs, that you're creating fear and anxiety within your mind, all right? Maybe you're worried about a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. So are you prepared to hear the truth regarding an important matter via water signs, okay? Because maybe you're having a pause and you're thinking heavily about a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, and it's creating thoughts and nightmares and anxiety at night time. Maybe you fear the truth about a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, because now you're looking at a situation of how you feel. What is your feelings trying to tell you, water signs? Are you trying to tell you that you have to seek within yourself and confront a painful situation? Water signs, what painful aspects in your life do you need to confront, water signs? Be truthful to yourself, all right? Make that pause in your life and try and have a different perspective, okay? Maybe you have a different perspective about Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person, or you have a different perspective about a Queen of Swords. Maybe you're worrying and you're fearing about a Queen of Swords, all right? Maybe you're having a different perspective. You're trying a situation in your life that you need to be logical about. Maybe you need to be logical about a Queen of Swords, all right? Because now maybe you're in anxiety because she is the Empress, all right? Maybe she's coming back from a different life, or you're worried about your marriage. Maybe we're looking at the Empress energy, Aquarius person, a Queen of Swords, okay? Maybe you've been looking. So what situation, all right, was you analyzing and researching the truth about Empress, a Queen of Swords, okay? Maybe you're heartbroken because you've gone within and you saw the truth. Maybe you were lying about Queen of Swords because you wanted a Leo, Sagittarius person to be passionate about your work, or do passionate work with you, or do the urge to create with you. All right, water signs. So what energy are you in right now, my darling? Are you looking for new projects with a Queen of Swords, looking for that inspiration? All right, maybe you have that urge to create, but what are you passionate about? What's new is bringing about in your life? All right, what new is coming? Maybe Queen of Swords, the Empress. Maybe she'd be looking at the truth and your heart broken. She's gone within because you won't be able to work with this person now because you lied. Some of you, it's gone within, okay? Don't be too worried, all right? Look within the mind state, okay? And analyze. Do some self-analyzation, research, okay? On what are you prepared to hear the truth about, so you can mend your heart, all right? Because it looks like someone has a broken heart. And water signs, you have to confront this broken heart, okay? Because why? The heart is the seat of the soul. Okay, water signs. We are looking at a situation. What's flipping over is maybe you're going and you're thinking of a Capricorn person with good news. Maybe you got good news from a Capricorn person about a Queen of Swords, all right? Maybe you were setting goals, all right, when it comes to the mental of this ambitious Queen of Swords. Maybe looking at the consistency. Maybe you could be a younger person than this person, or this person's younger than you. But you look at the loyalty of planting a foundation. You look at the faithfulness of a Queen of Swords. Now, maybe someone, because of the thoughts of thinking about the Queen of Swords, someone is creating fear and anxiety. Maybe someone is scared of this Empress, all right? Because now they understand the Capricorn you're laying in your foundation with is lying, stealing, cheating, trying to get away with it. Somebody fears, the devil fears the Empress, all right? Now maybe you feel trapped with the devil, water signs, because now, or you're with a wife you just don't like, very toxic. Maybe you feel like you've been trapped. Because now we're looking at ignorance. Maybe you doubted the Empress energy, because too many people like to talk about the king and queens. Bad adolescent children. So now we're looking at, maybe you're looking at this foundation, you have a different perspective, okay? Maybe when it comes to a Taurus, Libra person, and you feel like this person is the devil, or maybe you are. So now you're looking at the truth. Maybe are you prepared to receive the truth, all right, regarding an important matter? Somebody was analyzing and doing research, maybe on the Empress energy and the Queen of Swords. Now are you prepared to hear the truth? Are you prepared to confront the truth? Are you prepared to see an aspect in your life where you have to confront to take those swords out of your heart? Because now you're looking at the truth about a King of Swords. Maybe the King of Wands is looking at this deadly devil, all right? Maybe he's planting a foundation, or you felt you planted a foundation with a Sagittarius person. You've been spying, stalking, and analyzing and researching about this masculine. Now, maybe because this masculine's heart is broken, maybe you're looking at a situation where you have to receive the truth from matter about a King of Wands, all right? Maybe you feel very heartbroken, water signs. Maybe you have to confront this painful feeling about a King of Wands, all right? Because maybe someone's angry. Somebody was lying, stealing, cheating. Somebody feels like they're bound to the devil. Now we're looking at obsession, looking at addictions, looking at self-doubt. Someone bring ignorance and self-doubt about a Queen of Swords, all right, water signs. Maybe someone is upset and heartbroken about a new beginning with a King of Wands. And maybe you're heartbroken about a foundation you wanted to plant with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person behind a King of Wands' back, because you're looking at a financial opportunity, a new job, resources, investment. Maybe you saw the abundance from going within a situation. So you wanted to go within a situation, but you were being very sneaky, beaky, Becky, looking back because you know you were doing something wrong. You or a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo person that was looking for wealth and health from the comforts of life without doing any effort. Somebody was doing something sneaky behind a King of Wands' back for stability and manifestation for a Ace of Pentacles. Now you can see someone looking for a new job, new pay rise, new investment. Someone's looking for a financial opportunity, and somehow it's become a painful ending. Someone has a broken heart, all right, from a friend. It could be a friend of yours. Looking at Libra, looking at a friend or a partner or a marriage or in a relationship that concerns contracts, partnerships, all right? Or maybe you're looking at a situation where you feel let down by a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo person, all right? Or a Virgo person. Or a Libra person. So now you're looking at the Queen of Swords. Maybe you have a different perspective about the Queen of Swords. She was planting her own foundation. She's good at planting her own foundation when it comes to monetary matters. Maybe someone's very angry. They thought they needed people. No, you thought they were very not ambitious. Now you're looking at how very ambitious this person is, how consistent they are. This person could be younger than you, but you see this person very loyal, very faithful when it comes to being dependable. Now you're understanding that Libra, Aquarius, Gemini person, water sign person, you understand that the Queen of Swords, she brings new ideas, new plans, new intellect. She's logical, she runs the reason, she's the truth, all right? She brings about the truth and nothing but the truth, and she's very focused on planting her foundation. Now maybe someone's very angry about these new projects, new victory, new decisions. Why? Because they won't be invited to sit at the cookout with the Empress. Nope, you'll be walking away. All right, so now we're looking at a situation. Maybe you could be a Pisces person you're going to abandon. All right, maybe you're trying to abandon a Taurus, Libra person, maybe. Okay, maybe you try to abandon your devil energy because maybe you understand that maybe your wife or your partner or your family is bound to the devil. So now we understand the speed messages from the Empress. The truth, it was the truth about a devil energy in your information. Yes, it was. And that maybe a King of Wands had to look within and analyze the devil energy because they understand. Maybe a Sagittarius person went in with speed. All right, a Capricorn person went in very, very speed because they wanted to use this information to plant their own foundation. So what did they come with? Lies, fears, materialism, bondage with the devil. So now we understand when you plant a foundation on a false ground, all right, that's the tower. So I don't have to see the tower here because the devil's here. That means someone built their whole foundation with the devil. All right, with speed action, all right? Speed action. Maybe you got married to this person impulsively, but guess what? You got married to the devil. So now you got to walk forward. You got to move forward. Maybe you're talking to a Sagittarius person, or Sagittarius thinks that you're the devil. Take it as it resonates. Someone feels as if they planted a foundation with the devil. Maybe a Sagittarius person feel this way about you, and a Capricorn person, or you feel this way about a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo person. All right? Water signs. What situation in your life requires to analyze and research? All right. What are you prepared to receive? Are you prepared to see the truth about maybe King of Wands being very experienced, energetic, optimistic, very powerful person, very confident? Are you looking at how they can be very powerful with the Queen of Swords? Now you understand that's a power couple and someone is not very happy about it. Okay. Because they wanted to make a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo person. Oh yeah, you did, water signs. Your power couple, didn't you? Behind the back of the King of Wands. So maybe you're dealing with a Sagittarius person, all right? Maybe you're looking at a situation where there was a 3 of Cups, Cancer. Maybe Cancer, you're taking your feelings and you're looking at researching, all right? And analyzing, maybe King of Wands, all right? Maybe you was researching on a Queen of Swords and somebody bring in lying, all right? And it wasn't the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords was absolutely the truth and nothing but the truth. And it seems like a King of Wands wants to do a reunion, maybe celebration, wants to do socializing, happy times, gathering, maybe with a water sign person, a Cancer person. But now you have to analyze this Cancer person, all right? Maybe someone's analyzing you, or you are analyzing a King of Wands. And somebody is in the absolute devil. Someone's an absolute devil, okay? So now we have the devil in this energy. And it's funny, the devil card came up in the earth sign reading as well. You might want to look at the earth sign reading as well, people, all right? So now we understand it's a situation in your life you asked you to look within. Maybe you looked within and you saw that maybe someone's the devil, maybe the King of Wands or yourself, or maybe you're lying. Because maybe Cancer, you've gone within, you had the dream and you saw who you really were. You saw this new love, you saw the kind, you saw the engagement, you saw the Lord, you saw the spirituality, you heard it from your inner voice. Instead of telling the truth, you went to a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus person and you saw this, you wanted to create a painful situation. And now you've got to confront your own demons now. You, water signs, or a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo person. Or you're dealing with another Cancer person. But it seems like someone is very immature. Someone's listening to their inner voice. And it's not a very good one. Take it as it resonates. Because now you're understanding someone is in spiritual court. That it seems to be a very bad injustice. Your defense would be the devil. All right, take it as it resonates. Because now we're understanding your love choice, maybe, bring an imbalance, dishonesty, hypocrites, complications, abuse of power, bad decisions, corruption, unfairness to a love choice. Maybe a Gemini person or Libra person. Maybe Scorpio, you need to move forward. Maybe to accept help and healing. Now you have to let go because now you're in grief at the brief. You've got to accept and overcome despair because someone in your energy is lying to an Aquarius person or about an Aquarius person for the motto and the reasons for this motion is to steal, deception, lies, cheating, dishonesty, sneaky beaky Becky, doing trick or treat at everyone's door so they can spy because they have a lack of conscience because they have a strategy. And strategy is being a traitor. Someone's scheming, all right, because they're not a friend. They're frenemies. So now someone's looking back, an Aquarius person moving forward, healing, escaping, because they know there was a lie and someone's stuck with the devil. Maybe a Capricorn person not learning from their mistakes. Pisces person holding secrets about an earth sign person. And now because of this, there's conflicts between family, friends, community, and over unstable finances. Because somebody wanted an Aquarius person to miss out on opportunities. Because you lot in this group is out of control, very immature. You want an air sign person to be left behind. Why? Because you are tactless. You or someone else or Aquarius person is very tactless, sarcastic, rude, insincere, aggressive, and a self-obsessed bully. So now you're looking at, all right, a disappointment when it comes to maybe a King of Swords. King of Swords is looking at it, at the situation. It could be God, right, looking at it. And guess what? The devil never, ever wins. All right? Remember, walk in love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.